have ban phase, we have Nouns. Winner bracket final right here starting. Nouns with first pick. Going into this match.
Ooh.
What are they going to ban? A Mew being banned. Interesting. And Noshivo being banned. Or they're going to first pick the Scyther. Are they going to go for something squishier for once? Yes, they're considering it. It's going to get locked in. And it will be. Now's the question, is Talibobo, are they going to pick away maybe the Mr. Mime from Bruff? What do you think?
I mean, I feel like I would definitely want to take that, right? Mime Blissey, we're seeing this combo a lot, Chris.
Yes.
When teams are given the 2 spot, they take Mime Blissey, and that's been brutal. And we could easily see Talibobo pick up a T-Tar once again.
I think Giz is also happy playing Eldegoss. Looking at the last few matches, I don't think he minds playing Eldegoss whatsoever. But considering a slow bro. And do we see another Greedent? No, there's the Eldegoss and Tyranitar.
That's such a great counter pick right there. I mean, they know that once they see that Blissey, and probably what they've heard from the tournament, is that they were dominating earlier with that Tyranitar, and they just stole it away there from Talibobo. I love the play here, as we're possibly now seeing Garchomp. How is Garchomp meta? How is this
suddenly turning in this tournament and getting picked every match? Just for this top lane pressure. It's Serena who, Azumarill who, it's all Garchomp.
Wow. I can't believe we've seen no Zarina, but it did get some nerfs a little while back. They're picking up the Greedent now. They could obviously wait on that. Greedent is such a specific Pokemon that no one's going to steal it away from a Greedent player unless they are also just a very committed Greedent player. Now looking to lock this last Pokemon, they're thinking about running an Aegislash right here, which could be a really nice Pokemon into such tanky enemies.
I think it's going to be Delphox. Yeah.
There we go.
Yep, Delphox.
Locking in the Fox.
So it's going to be, again, Toonslim going for the Sylveon, I assume. Ram going for the Delphox. Klaus picking Garchomp. I don't think I've ever seen Klaus play Garchomp. Gonna see how that goes. Who's gonna play the Scythe on Team Nouns? It's gonna be Redmore. And Rapid Fire Scarf on Tyranitar. I'm also a big fan of the Rapid Fire Scarf Tyranitar. No, never mind, he changed it. Oh, I'm sad. Switches out for a Buddy Barrier instead.
Buddy Barrier pretty solid on T-Tar too. I mean, it's got insane amounts of health, and you just want to make sure when you get that Unite move down that you're really able to last long enough.
But the funny part is, Adesu someone who kind of casts Unite move first and then engages into it, so the shield gets kind of wasted, I feel like. The way he plays it, because he plays Sand Tomb, he activates his Unite move and then jumps in.
Now, you might not know much about this item, Chris, but it also gives a Buddy a barrier.
Yeah, but when he engages first, no one is, it's interesting. Maybe it's gonna see how he plays with it.
Interesting that we're not seeing any Dragonite here after seeing just
no
domination from him. But of course, they wanted to pick this away from Talibobo. Heading here into game number 1, Nouns Esports, your purple team, Talibobo Believers, your orange team. These are the winners finals of the EU qualifiers here in Unite Rivals.
Who's gonna make the grand final first and secure top 2 finish? Already, and Klaus again with the Gibble is going to start out taking a lot. If you see this Gibble always on top lane, being so aggressive early game, going for it again. Redmond going to try to go for this last hit right here. Water Gun is being charged and it deals so much damage. Obliterates, so they're going to start chasing the Shenzi. But yeah, just some friendly poking going over here. Oh, Gibble securing this. Last hit is by Gatlu dropping very low on bot.
Yeah, Gatlu very, very low here. And Bruv actually is the one on the LD. I didn't even realize who was picking the LD.
Yeah,
when I saw that Bruv's on it. Toon Slim now jumping in here. This is that mystical fire Sylveon that we saw earlier. Just constantly near the enemy team, auto-attacking them the entire time and hitting them with that fire. And it puts out insane amounts of damage.
It's also interesting what Rapid Fire Scarf has created in this game. There's even some special attackers who run it. Just because it's such a good item.
Ooh, massive confusion into that barrier right there. Trying to chase down Toon Slim, maybe getting punished for it a little bit. Careful, Gatlu almost going down here. Adesu picking up some healing right there. Now going to head back towards the center so that it can continue farming. They need their, Unite move and T-Tar as fast as they can, which is a ways away. That's level 9.
Seeing as Point Puff again for Eldegoss. I think we always see Point Puff now. It just heals so much after that one buff that it gave, to Point Puff. It's pretty much always taken now. Leaf Tornado is also obviously still very strong. Would like to see it into someone like Garchomp, because Garchomp auto takes a lot. I mean, we have a bot lane KO. Ruff now claiming Mr. Mime. He's like, that's my Pokemon. Get out of my lane. And just gonna take the KO right here. But Toon Slim, can he get this KO? The Point Puff doesn't activate in time. He's gonna go down. Not out I'm being chased. Gatlush is running around with the combat being annoying. Going over to mid lane. Klaus is gonna Drain Rush the Atarius away from the slow bro. But can't quite do it fully. Can they get this last hit? I think they did.
Yeah, I think they did too. Gee's now getting push down to the center area. Doesn't want to take any more mystical fires right there. As Toon was able to push them off goal. Gotlu was continuing to score there, stacking up. Mime, I mean, you took it away from Bruv, and he's really punishing you for it, it seems like.
Yes. He's angry. He wants his Mr. Mime. Adesso dropping super low though. He's still very weak. Mystic Fire is gonna land. The flame charges over the wall, and it's gonna be able to just outrage him onto him. Get the KO. Breath is also dropping super low. Maybe one Mystic Fire. It's not gonna have enough cooldown reduction yet to have another Mystic Fire up. And Tarias are gonna spawn. Run very close to level 9 here. Helping hand on Blissey as well. With the Mystic Fire, it's gonna be a lot of auto attacking from a Sylveon. And 10 seconds for bottom Reggie to spawn.
Yeah, bottom Reggie coming up here. We actually still have 2 members of Nouns up here in this top path. I assume they're going to head down to this bottom objective, but maybe not.
They don't have a Tyranitar
staying
yet.
top as well, and it looks like, yeah, they're just continuing to get experience right now. Tyranitar is level 8. They need that final little push to get them over the hill and become a very, very useful Pokemon. Right now, just being zoned out right here, it looks like Gotlu's just trying to find out how low that is and if he needs to run in. He does not yet, but now he might not have covered up, and no, he won't. Talibobo secures that with really no members of Nouns even trying to fight over it.
It's funny the how low auto take damage Sylveon has, while it's just auto taking so fast. It's slowly poking down onto the green, who's gonna take both berries away, leave a slow smoke behind, and run away into the enemy jungle. And such annoying Pokemon still. I'm actually glad he's not played more often, I have to say. Klaus being close to level 9, gonna get the Garchomp evolution done, and Toon is still in the chase. He wants Gatlu dead.
Yeah. I mean, he can just continue to follow it. That muscle band too. Whoa, huge mystical fire. Gotlu just eats it, but he's green. He doesn't go down yet. He's still continuing to take experience right here. As we have a fight up here in this top path, secured right there by the Sand Tomb, actually.
Sand Tomb secure?
Yeah,
but he's dropping super low. Can he live? No! Delphox is gonna take him down. They get Regieleki with the Sand Tomb damage. Not seen that one before either. And triple KO out for Delphox.
Yeah, Delphox is just, as we talked about earlier, I mean, it's doing really well in this tournament, getting picked a ton, and it's already at its level 11. So it's got the resets right now. This Pokemon is just a brutal, brutal thing to deal with. Gotlu coming in here. It's got that energy amp on its Covet Belch, picking up 1 KO, possibly looking for another. No, looks like it's going to run home, but it's going to be chased down by every member of Talibobo, basically. As we have a Dragon Claw grabbing this here, and now, boom, scores happening in the bottom path. Things are happening all over the map right here. Talibobo winning some good fights, but Nouns counter-scoring.
Toon getting 40 points in right here. Uncontested. Giz can't be able to stop it with the Skite in time. And yeah, Toonslim just still does whatever he wants to, pretty much. But he's getting chased down. Redmore's here. Can they find Klaus? That's the dueling beat. It's going to get 1 KO and they're going to keep chasing now. They want to start scoring points. Delphox is around. Does F Unite move up again so they can't go too deep? 12 seconds. They're slowly heading towards spot where we have another Reggie spawning. And this could be a good fight for Nouns, because they still have a goal behind, which always makes it easier to fight. You always have a retreat point, you can't be chased down too much, right? And Rem is kind of in a bad position right here. The Sand Tomb Dark Pulse from the side, but a huge Mr. Mime Unite. Klaus is jumping in as well. They get Slowbro, who can't even cast its own Unite move. He's just gonna go down. 2 KOs for Talibobo. Klaus is so aggressive right here. Dranclaw goes onto the green, but he's unstoppable from his Corvette. Bliss Unite flies in, goes onto Delphox. And Adesu is just stuck in a 1v4 scenarios right here. He's also gonna go down. Great team fight for Talibobo.
Yeah, that looked amazing for Talibobo. I think I even saw a little bit of a dancing from Rem right there on Talibobo. And here comes the huge Unite from Greedon, able to pick it up. Massive Belch right there, double KO, cleaning up this whole fight. Oh my gosh. Oh, and now check out this Garchomp. The boosted's almost ripping them all to shreds. Triple KO for the Greedon, securing the objective. That's triple KO and a double.
Nice.
Chris, 3
that's
plus 2, that's 5. That's 5.
Yeah, that's 5. That's a full ace.
Wow, I knew that.
What is that of Nouns? Oh, you know numbers so well. That's crazy.
Hard. I mean, I did that on the fly too. Well, I wrote some of it down, but
I can't believe they still made it back there in time. The death damage is still so low that Gut was able to just make it back there again with the Unite move, doing so much damage with the energy amplifier, and he gets away with just insane things I feel like shouldn't even be allowed.
Here we go, fighting over this Regieleki. It's an interesting objective for them to take, and this is just one of those Unite moves where they go, I mean, I got to use this right now, right? Delphox coming with a nice Unite, secured there by Greedon, but here comes that Garchomp, just ripping him to shreds here. Adesu is going down. Wow. They do take this objective, 3 members of Nouns down, and now they're just going to probably be able to decide who wants this goal, even though Gotlu's coming in and fighting pretty hard, looking for this KO on Garchomp, not able to get it, having to pull out right here as the Mystical Fire resets are too much. It's able to go down. Boom.
And they get Gotlu. He can't find a KO that he tried, but Klaus with the eject button was able to get away just barely. was super, super close. We're probably worth it. But he doesn't have Unite move now. It's 250, 255 Unite. So he's gonna have to farm a lot of buy toys on the south of the map, which are currently up as well. He will have to just farm. And one more bottom Reggie, but I don't think either team is gonna go for it. It's so close to Rayquaza. Might not even be able to have enough damage there.
Yeah, I mean, you could, if you're right there, right, the whole team, you can rip it fast enough. But you also put yourself in an unfortunate position because that means the enemy knows exactly where all 5 members of your team are to be able to get that objective. There's really no other way to pick it up. Everyone's just positioning themselves right around this Rayquaza pit right now. This fight's going to be big. They know the score is very close. They're about to find out how close it is here in just a sec, as Delphox has one of the best pokes in the entire game in this moment. You can poke any bush. You know exactly where the enemies are. The second you see your cooldown pop, you know that you've hit something. As right now,
it's going to go down.
Looks like, we might be starting this actually. Greedent's in a little bit of trouble here as they actually peel back. Comes in with a Unite move right now. Let's go. This fight's starting, Chris.
Yeah, it's just going down. Tuna was already got caught on top lane, but it's a 2-4-3 so now. It's all down to Delphox. Adesh is going to start hitting Rayquaza. Delphox has to somehow live. Edigos is flying in. He's going to land on Klaus. He's going to heal up his teammates. Can they somehow get guard jump? He's just getting slowed by the sky. He can't really do much about it. It's hard to control guard jump. But Ram is maybe popping off now. Can he get Bruff? No. The Sand Tomb engages there. He just jumps onto Delphox. And now he storms the ground. He's so angry. He's going to get guard jump. He's the better pseudo-legendary. And they're going to go for Sivion. And Tuna is back up alive now. He's going to go for the Mystifiers. And what else can they do?
Wow, this is so incredibly close. Talibobo is up 219. They have 2 Unite moves right now. No Unite moves on the side of Nouns. They've got to make a play right here. 166 still. They're not there. Adesu's getting pretty low here, and here comes the Sylveon Unite move. They're pushing on to this Tyranitar, trying to take it out, and they do. They're pushing them back through this choke. Members of Nouns Esports are going down, and Talibobo is up. We do have Greedent picking up, no, Slowbro picking up the KO right there as it's trying to chase something down, getting taken, pushed back here by the Garchomp and the Delphox. The Mystical Fire just chipping it down. Does it get a KO? They do. 219, 166. However, we do have a score here in this top path as Slowbro needs to fight over this bottom path, and it doesn't look like it's able to stop them. Talibobo looking for their scores. Can they do it? They do. Wow.
And that puts them at 219 points, 15 seconds left, and Talibobo's gonna make it. Scyther can't really defend as well. They look for the 4-man push on bot lane. They get away with it. And now Esports just running out of damage in the late game right here. They couldn't kill the Delphox. No chance. And Talibobo's gonna take the first map.
Wow. Great game.
Incredible last 2 minutes. Incredible last 2 minutes.
Massively good in this. Wow, Talibobo is just crushing it today, Chris.
Yeah, they're just on the streak.
I mean, every game, they're rocking it, man. Jeez. I thought the 2 teams hated each other before, but these
10 KOs on Delphox in the end. Picking up the MVP as well. But the thing is, I can use the sarcastic thanks correctly. My teammates do it when it makes no sense because they actually did the mistake. But I only do it if my teammates actually make the mistakes because I know when they make the mistake.
Oh, good for you. I've got headed to the top path, headed to the bottom path. These are huge.
Solid.
I've got let's gather in the central area. This one is just like, please, I'm begging you. Let's fight. And then my last one, of course, watch out.
Oh, that's the WWE voice line.
Watch out.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
You've got thanks. Unbelievable.
Yeah. I think I got thanks. Let me level up first. Get that central area and something else.
Oh, Chris.
I'm getting into the match. I don't should be synced up.
Most toxic in Unite.
So the hoop ended up being a Lucario.
Okay. There we go.
And we probably have to sync up when we get into a game.
All right. Apparently we found a new bug. That's the word I'm getting. Got a new bug going on.
I'm at 58,
I'm sure
57, 56.
I'm sure they will.
Where are you?
Wait, it's starting?
Yeah, it's starting. We're in the game. 950.
What? Hold on.
Stuff is happening, and Jake is getting ready for the cast. It's a very important match.
I'm an idiot.
Number 2. And
I'm an idiot. I'm at 935. You tell me where you are.
937, 36, 35, 34, 33.
Perfect.
32. Okay.
Wow. Oh, almost missed that. Good thing I didn't.
And we see Klaus on the Lucario. Again, very good Lucario player. Is going to go for the power punch close combat a bit more likely. I would like to see an E-Speed because it's so fun to watch. I don't think we're going to see it in this tournament, especially not against very tanky teams. Because they're going to slowly die.
E-Speed is really, really skill-based. Obviously, these players could handle it, but there are just so many things that kind of make it a move that you probably wouldn't want to run. I mean,
the funny part is Klaus is a player that always posts his progression on his Lucario combos on Twitter. He always posts his practice on Lucario and trying to progress how much faster he's getting at comboing his abilities. But we have someone go down there. Mew is going to be the first KO on bot for the side of Nouns.
Here we go with this Dragonite back here on the side of Nouns. I mean, I think we are going to see the return of the Dragonite King in game number 2. Once again, if Talibobo wins this, they head to the grand finals. Both of these teams have secured their spot in Rivals next week, but this is a big match for them as well because it decides who's going to be the best of the best, probably.
And Gatto's looking for this evade here, but might get punished by Mew. Barely gets away. Elgos is here. Cannon's gonna fight this KO. Tri-Tech is there. It's gonna heal up with the boost auto attack. But Elgos is so bloodthirsty. Just auto attack Studio easily towards the knockout. And Gatto not getting away with this invade.
Here we go. Klaus possibly fighting up here in the top path. I love this Pollen Puff. You basically set up a scenario where you're going to get healed and the enemy's going to get hurt just for standing
It's
next
amazing.
to you. Pollen Puff is so amazing right now. And there was that power-up punch from Klaus. As we see the Wicked Blow here. So we have 2 things that can secure like this on the side of Talibobo. We got the Power-Up Punch and the Wicked Blow.
And don't underestimate Solo Beam Mew either, right? It's also amazing at last hitting. And mine goes down. Bruv is going to fall right here. This is going to look for some counter chaos at least. He's going to find one. Doesn't get the Dragonite Evolution though yet. Going to try and Dragon Dance away. And Rum is on the chase. Has the red buff. Can Adesu get away? He's just stuck. It's just a red buff. But the safeguard here is in time. Oh, the big blow at the edge is going to take down this Dragon there quite easily. They're going to try scoring points right here. Our 2 enemy boys on bot lane. And they're going to just get back to safety.
There we go. Both teams getting ready here for this fight at 7 minutes in this bottom path. We have Lucario and Garchomp staying top right now. Gotlu getting that. Ooh, we've got a power swapping Mime right here. They did some incredible stuff with power swapping on that Dragonite before. Close combat power-up punch here in the top path as Redmaw is in a lot of trouble right now, pushing Klaus back towards this goal. Reg Ice getting chipped away as they're actually pushing Nouns Esports out of this fight, and they need to because it's hard to secure against the Hyper Beam Dragonite. I don't know, though. Is it any harder than Wicked Blow?
There's the power sub on him. Hyper Beam against Big Blow, and Mew just gets it. In all of this mess, Mew's the one getting the last hit. Now the chain fight's going to happen. Urshifu Unite is going to obliterate Mime. Here with Elgos, they're going to start scoring points this way. Kanesu somewhat defended. Hyper Beam hitting 3 characters, doing lots of damage, but 35 are going to go in, 25 are going to go in, and they're going to finish off the first goal of the game. Even top, the Lucario is going to be able to have a 3-level lead now over Redmaw. So this Lucario having a great time.
Yeah, I mean, Lucario just...
with a solo Bolo on top. I don't know if you know what that is.
I don't. What is it?
It's from League of Legends. It's a character, like it's a streamer who always says solo Bolo when he only 1 KOs the enemy top laner.
I only know my own catchphrases, Chris. I have Ha-Yi. Dang it. I have Yeehaw and others.
And Gatto not having good time so far in this game yet. Gets taken out by Toon Slim again. Has no chance.
Isn't it interesting to see Lucario soloing top once again? I mean, they kind of just...
That's what I'm saying. I feel like he should be picked Slim often still. I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen him that much in this tournament yet.
I think he just fell off of being sort of the flavor of the week, really, as a Pokemon anymore. But Lucario's still amazing. Every time I play it, I think this Pokemon didn't lose a step at all.
They're going to try and push the Regieleki in. If they get this in, they can get 40 points in from the Lucario, and this looks like they're going to do it. Are they going to wait a bit? They can score 7 more points. I don't know if he's stacking or not, but if he is, then obviously it's a good play. And it's going to leave it up for a bit longer. They're just going to buy time, maybe wait for more bunnies to respawn, take those first, and then, you know, last second. You don't have to kill it too fast, because if you do it right now, the NTDs would spawn instantly, which means that Nouns could farm it right before this bottom Reggie fight. But a bit laying it is going to spawn much later, and he's going to take the score. Now Gatlu has to get Blissey Unite move, but he's so deep. He's really not having a good game. The Electro Ball is going to take him down.
Yeah, that's not going well for Gatlu, and just like you said, they held that top goal for so long. No one's able to get those top Indeedis and come down here for this fight. Really incredible play here from Talibobo, who's making this look easy in game number 2.
Yeah, for sure. Redmond are looking for the engage. He's only going to find Solex, so goes into Unite move. Smoke for this Regirock. Big Blow is going to be there, but Power Punch is going to get it. And they all get Solar Beamed, running into the choke. Ushifu's going to punch as well, someone into the air. I think it was the Garchomp. 3 KOs for the side of Talibobo. They're going to keep on chasing. Toon slips on the chase. Boost auto attack into Electro Ball. He is bloodthirsty. He wants these KOs so badly. Another boost auto attack. Electro Ball is going to go into Blissey. Because Dragonite Dragon dances into its own Blissey. Electro Ball explodes and it's going to get the Blissey KO. Oh, that is so unfortunate for the Blissey.
Jeez, Talibobo crushing it right here. There Urshifu and Lucario, both level 12, 2 levels above every member of Nouns, just until Adesu just ticked up to 11 here. Whoa, this is a tough one for Nouns Esports right now. It does not feel like they're getting the better of these team fights at all. Talibobo is crushing it here. As they're coming down here, maybe to punish Gatlu a little bit. Possibly. Nope, we don't have Red Maw pushing in for a fight either. It looks like this Regieleki is going to be essentially uncontested here, as Talibobo is just going to head up and secure it.
Yeah, now we see Gatlu with an engage, but only for an Eldegoss. He just wants any experience. So Talibobo's going to pick up this Regieleki for free. Gatlu's going to run towards the left side, score some points, but this Big Blow Power Punch combo should get this quite easily. But Nouns is getting there. So Talibobo has to be careful. They're stuck in a bad position, but Garchomp already gets exploded. Hyper Beam is going to maybe find Urshifu. There we go. But Big Blow with the damage reduction. He almost lives. Ruff is going to get this KO. He knocks Klaus into the wall. Can they find Klaus? He has the eject button still. Gets away from the power swap. And they only find 1 KO. And they also lost Dragonite already. Double KO, triple KO with the power punch. Flies back in, Klaus. Gets himself a triple. And they're going to start chasing. They're not done yet.
Wow, Lucario's doing so amazing in this match. I mean, like we said, it doesn't feel like it's really lost much at all. Cleaning up these fights. Beautiful triple KO, picking up those. Ooh, and Gatlu's in a lot of trouble. Getting pushed in the wall here, and they actually are able to run out of this fight. Toon Slim on the Mew. I mean, that Electro Ball has just been hitting its targets tonight, and it's a sure hit. So, I mean, you can't be too surprised.
One more bot lane Reggie. I don't know which one it is. It's a Reggie Rock. Okay. Again, I never know how much it does mathematically. I really have no idea. Hyper Beam goes through, hits Snorlax, yeah. Do you do no math? How effective is it?
It's unclear. All right. Reggie Rock in this bottom path being taken down. Nice secure here from Talibobo. They're way up in this fight. I mean, level-wise, score-wise, the positioning, they just look so good here. Nouns needs a big win in this fight. Luckily, they have Unite moves on every single member of their team. They have an opportunity, and nobody fights better than Nouns. So we're going to have to see what they can make happen inside here. We have Garchomp positioning top. We have Dodrio getting ready to find its way into this fight, as their Dragonite is continuing to farm right here, probably looking for its level 13 right now. And its buffs as they're moving in. Talibobo is actually hitting this thing right now. Lucario coming in with a close combat. Dodrio Unite bowls through the entire enemy team, but are they able to get much from it? This is really low. Rayquaza is already almost gone. Adesu is in the pit. Can he take it? Mew secures it. Mew secures everything.
Oh my God,
the whole team is gone. The whole team is gone, Chris.
They get completely team wiped. And Talibobo also gets Rayquaza. Oh my God. As I said, the Mew can also secure things, and that's exactly what happens. Wow, there's a surrender vote by Nouns Esports. My God.
Bobo believers. They made me a believer here today. They won the grudge match. They beat Nouns, sending them down into the losers bracket as Talibobo is going to head into our grand finals. Dang, what a run they've had.
144 points. Of course, there would be more, but don't just surrender. Obviously, there's no coming back from this. Complete domination in this match.